This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So here we are. We're back to the live crowd after the segment, and we're going to have a Big Show and Billy Gunn match. They're going to take on the Hardys. Show and Billy Gunn are going to get the win in this one. While this goes on, Kurt, let me ask you this. You've been in the ring with all four of these guys. Who did you have the most fun with?
Well, for me, fun is the challenge. With Big Show, he was my biggest challenge because he was a giant. And I had to chop him down like a tree to get him to sell. Billy Gunn was one of the greatest athletes I ever got in the ring with. Him or Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And, the Hardy Boys, extreme wrestlers, high flyers, had great singles and tag team careers. I had fun with all of them, but my biggest challenge was Big Show. I had the most fun with Big Show.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like, he would have to be using a lot of his momentum anytime you would do a move just to kind of assist you and being able to handle him in the ring.
You know what? Especially when
that's the big boy.
500 pounds. Yeah, he had to shift me quite a bit, and he did. That's the thing. He was light on his feet. He wasn't heavy. So I could belly to belly him. I could German him. I could angle slam him. A 500-pounder, that's almost impossible. He had to jump up for me as high as he could. He did an incredible job of that.
I think that's probably just a little bit where the difference between him and Andre would be, if you think about it. Andre, yeah, a couple people got some slams on him, but I think Big Show had a little bit more in the athleticism department as far as.
Yes, he was a little more athletic. Yes.
So here he comes. He's making his way down to the crowd. He's a big boy here. He's definitely over 500 pounds at this point in his career. And for those watching at home, just a quick time check here. I'm at 49, 18, 19, 20 as Big Show makes his way to the ring. And there he is in the ring, ready to referee this one. I know we've mentioned a few referees today, but Mike Chioda is going to be in there for this matchup.
I had a lot of fun with Mike Chioda, too. He was a great referee. I think, is he with AEW now?
So he's made a few appearances for AEW, but he's not officially with them. He is a part of our ad-free shows family. Little quick plug there. He does a mailbag every other Monday where he answers all of our ad-free shows members' questions, a Q&A. So if you're ever interested in picking the mind of the referee that's been doing it for over 30 some years, Kurt, he started back in the Hogan era in the late 80s. He was brought in with Joey Morella and Gorilla Monsoon and been doing it for quite a long time.
He's definitely an old man.
I'll tell him you said that. I love it. They call him Coyote.
Coyote.
But here we are. There you go. And Lita on the outside here with the Hardys at this point. But the Hardys, man, they got to be one of the best tag teams of all time. Just when they were on and when they were on their hot streak, nobody did it better than them. You think about the TLC matches. Jeff and Matt both would go on to have really good singles career. Jeff probably known a little bit more as far as the titles that he would win in the WWE. But again, just unparalleled athleticism at this point.
Yeah, what those guys had back then was so special, especially with Edge and Christian and the Dudley Boys. The three tag team groups, they had phenomenal outings. They were amazing, and the TLC matches are long remembered. They will be remembered forever. Look how good Billy Gunn is. Look at the way he bumps and moves. This guy is a 265-pound monster. He moves like he's 140 pounds. Never seen anyone like this. He's always in the right position at the right time. If he bumps, he comes up and he feeds where you need him to be. He's always where he's supposed to be every moment of the match.
You said, aside from The Rock, probably one of the most athletic guys that you were in the ring with. That's saying something, man, because that's high praise to come from Kurt Angle about another wrestler.
And what's amazing is these guys, both of them, The Rock and Billy Gunn, were 6'5" and 6'6". To be that tall and be
that's right
athletic is just amazing. You usually the shorter, stockier guys are the more athletic guys, but these guys were amazing.
And that's another one. I mean, outside of Degeneration X, when he was part of the group, Billy, he had some intercontinental tag team runs, but never, continued to get to that next level. But again, he's a guy that still from time to time, Kurt, jumps in the ring in AEW and still wrestles and looks just like he did years ago.
Yeah, I thought when Billy Gunn won King of the Ring, I thought that was his big push. I thought that he was going to end up being the world champion that year. And unfortunately, it just never happened. I believe he deserved to have it, but it just never happened. I don't know why. Oh, Big Show. That was a big bump. 500-pounder jumping off the top of the rope with an elbow.
Yeah. Have you seen the spot yet where Lita does the move off the top rope?
No. Is that later on in the match?
Okay. I'll just hit pause and I'll wait until you tell me you get there. That way we'll make sure we're all synced up.
Okay.
But yeah, Lita's going to come in at some point here soon, jump off the top ropes and do a maneuver. She would always, through this time period, find her way to get involved in the match. And she was another one that could go. My goodness, even with the guys too. Spectacular performer.
She was an innovator. She was the one that started the, female generation of wrestlers that would go against males. Like this was her thing. She would do the Hurricanrana from the top rope on male talent, and she was successful at it. And she was part of the Hardys tag team group.
That's right.
She's the reason they won the titles.
Team Extreme.
Yes. That's what it was all about. They were a whole team, all three of them. Oh, I did see Lita already.
All right, very good. No, that's good. I'm good.
Big Show's in the corner with Matt Hardy, and Jeff Hardy's going to jump right here.
Yep, they're both trying to take on Big Show. He's walking tall in the middle of the ring, or right around the same time. That's fine.
Wow, they're going to have Big Show do the job, huh?
That's interesting.
Yes, they always protected Big Show.
Let my family save your family some cash. You don't need perfect credit. You don't need money out of your pocket, but we will save you money. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of how much. SaveWithConrad.com.
Well, then Billy Gunn gets in the mix.
Billy Gunn's in, knocks out Jeff Hardy.
Whoa.
I don't know. The Big Show's going to take the pin here. Here he goes.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3. That's where I'm at. And he get the win.
Yeah, they swerved me.
There you go.
He's going to lose. Well, isn't that crazy? Big Show, they obviously are heroes because he had to get help from Billy Gunn to beat the Hardy Boys. That's usually
there you go.
Big Show can beat them up, both of them up at once.
Well, Kurt, we made it. We made it through that match, and we're all synced up again. So that's wonderful.
Right.
That's
thank goodness.
So good stuff there. We got a Big Show and badass Billy Gunn victory over the Hardys. And again, they're giving us the replay here of how it all went down. The big move by Billy Gunn. Kyoto's trying to clear the ring, and here we are.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.